Early one morning, Gordon was backing down into the station to collect his express when he heard Sir Stephen Topham on the phone. "Wait, already? He's finished being rebuilt? When is he coming back? Today? Or tomorrow? Wait, tomorrow or today? Blimey, you do wonders. I can't wait to have him back. Henry and Merlin have been struggling while he's been away. And I could finally then transfer Merlin to odd jobs, either on expresses or on goods, considering I do need to get another express engine soon. Anyway, bye. Just then, Sir Stephen came out of his office. "Hey, sir, who is that on the phone with you?" "Oh, it's just someone at the works. One of my engines that I sent over there, all the way back from where you had been needing to be rebuilt, is finally coming home." Wait, Peter? You don't mean... Yep, Gordon. Already? Shall I spread the news? No, keep it a secret. We don't need anyone knowing. Alright, sir. Oh yeah, have you seen the new sheds? No, I've been still sleeping in a tent which had blown off last night. Oh. Pop by the sheds around later and I'll explain. As then Gordon thundered off with the express. I can't wait to have him back. He's been gone for years. Even though my father couldn't see him return, it don't mean I can't. But still, he'll be glad to have him home at last. Caydin, with his friends, work hard to keep the railway on the magical island of Sodor running smoothly by delivering people and goods up on the branch lines or on the main line. These are Caydin's Stories of the Northwestern Railway Season 2. Episode 1, Peter's Return. Please enjoy. Before we get on the roll, I would like to say I'm sorry for keeping Peter away for so long. It's just that it was hard to repair him in time in order for him to be in the season 1 finale. But now he's back ready, better than ever, to return to his regular work. Even though he may look different from the last time, I made him look more accurate to the actual 8Fs, which will be explained in the episode. And hopefully Finn can join in with recording soon. But once Toad Stand Spy has happened, he will then begin voice acting properly. Now let's stop talking and to get on with the beginning of season 2 and hopefully return of a character that hasn't been in the series ever since episode 2 of season 1. If he has been gone for longer, please tell me in the comments below. Now let's get on to the video. Early the next morning, Edward was waiting at his junction when he heard a familiar whistle. Is that Peter, I can hear? As Peter then rolled down the hill, stopping at Wellsworth. Hello, old friend. It's nice seeing you again. Yes, it has, Edward. How do you like my new shape? Edward looked over Peter carefully. He had a bigger firebox, a much proper looking boiler, tender, and a new coat of mix between a light green and blue paint with red and a bit of hint of gold lining, with the initials Northwestern on the side of his cab. So you, the engine that Gordon said in his sleep last night about returning. I have. I say I've missed being in working order, but since when I had to go to the works, they kept finding more and more issues with me, and then sent me to crew to get fixed. But then they had to send me back to Sodor and all this pizzazz. Come round the sheds later. We can catch you up there. Ah, just bear in mind, Bill and Ben sleep at the sheds now. Bill and Ben, those little terrors. Really? Yep. So, see you there? Right. As Peter set it off for Titmouth Sheds, as Edward stared off, thinking it's nice to have him back again, as then he set it off too from Titmouth Station. As Peter had just dropped off his brake van, when he got to the sheds, he got given a blast of loads of free cheers for Peter the 8F. I know you not missed me, but seriously, you lot shouldn't have. It's only fair. Just then, more engines started to come into the sheds of Toby, Duck, Donald, Douglas, Oliver, etc. came in, so then they could give Peter a welcome back. Three cheers for Peter the 8F, cried Thomas. Silence! Boomed Sir Stephen Toppermat. But then they continued anyways. Just stop. Silence! But then they continued on. Silence! One last cheer, please, begged Percy. Go on then, one last time. As the engines then settled into places, overwhelming Peter, as loads of engines had came to see him. Silence! As then Thomas blew his whistle once more. Thomas, that's enough. Now, listen, all of you. Since now we have a new Titmus sheds, Peter back, etc., I would like to say, well done, Peter. You can have a week with the express, as Gordon will take your goods. Alright, sir. I was expecting more of a fight, Gordon. You know, after the years, I get used to it after a while. Oh, of course. Soon, Merlin, you can go back to doing odd jobs, doing, say, express runs, goods, etc., as you were brought here to do. But since, of course, Peter had been in the works during that time, you had to cover for him. But still, afterwards, Peter, you'll be going back onto goods, carrying more goods than ever before. I hope you can handle it. A nice new paint job. It's much better than what other people have wanted you in. Oh, thank you, sir. At first I was, of course, BR black, and then Northwestern black, and then Northwestern blue. It's really nice being in the colour that I belong in by myself, especially with these gold trims too, and red too. Good. I'll let you lot catch up. In the meantime, I have to go and see about Gordon's tent. Oi! Don't, Gordon, before I dare bring you back your tent and make you sleep outside. Oh, goodbye. As then the engine started telling Peter what he had missed. So, Gordon, you saved your brother from being scrapped. Then he comes back here to visit, correct? Then he joins the railway. Yep. And Thomas nearly gets his face blown up. Yep. Which he also has a brother alive when all of them are scrapped. How do you know that? Well, being on BR for a while does know a couple of things. And I see that you've done good on fixing up Titmus sheds and Titmus station. Wait, we moved wait, I can tell from here, we used to be in the old locations from where I was having to be fixed. And Bill and Ben's helped pull an express. Yep. And we have a flyer that goes along a branch line. Yep. We have Emily. Okay. Bill, Ben. Yeah. Merlin. Yep. Eagle from the old days. Yep. Derek's on the Ulstead branch with Bill, Ben, Emily, Lady, and Caydin. Who's he again? We'll fill you in later. And Diesel's around full time. Yes. And we have a new used to be Shunter Rosie. Yes. And Caydin used to be the Shunter, of course, right? Yep. Then Rosie, then Diesel, then Whiff, and Neil sold off. Yeah. Blimey, I almost feel sad for Toby almost giving up a chance of retirement. Oh, I can hear you. Oh, sorry. Colin gets rescued and saved from scrap from Caydin and Stephanie and Donald of the old Wellsworth and Sudbury. A tank engine called Ryan is currently on the Wellsworth branch, shunting and banking up trains, correct? Yes. And yet Emily was supposed to be an express engine for the main line. Yes. And you also found that magic engine that Caydin's Roy kept hearing. Yeah. Where is she anyways? Oh. Okay then. Yes, m'lady. Excuse me, please stack por favor. I didn't know you could speak a different language, lady. Be magical and all. Caydin, we need to get back to our branch line. It's getting late. Ah. Right, come in, m'lady. Come on, Bill, Ben, come on. Stop calling them like a dog. It's better than what Boko did. And Edward. True. Yay, I can finally come back. No, you heard the lady. She's it. Bill, Ben, there ain't a reason to cheese it. Even then, why do you have that as a saying? Cheese it. Damn it, Bill, Ben. Is it odd that around 3 AM, when I was at the works near Olstead, I can hear arguing. I suspect it's up to Bill and Ben again. So Derek, you no longer have engine troubles, right? Yeah. Much better than before. Good. I was starting to wanted to give up myself for ya. It ain't the first thing we would ever do, huh? Is that Donald and Douglas? Okay. Who else wouldn't be quartering up the door at nearly midnight? We had just finished doing a shipment from Blimmin' Barrow. Again, even though there's supposed to be a yard, there ain't. Or turntable, so we nearly had to run tender first until we got to Wellsworth. So too, we still got those Caledonian engines, eh? Okay, you still have. That's good. And Gordon, you look wonderful in your shape. Even though I weren't there to see it. Maybe or maybe not. Yeah, it's much better than my brother's. Even though I can't see it the side of me. Because these smoke deflectors. But that overhaul I had really did help with my systems. Okay, it did. And then some. Okay, Donny, good one. Now, everyone settle down. I'm sure Peter's had a rough time and wants to go to sleep. Now I'm fine. I can even take an express around this time. Not now. Go to sleep and you'll wait, and tomorrow you can. As then everyone went to sleep. As they slept, then they heard, "Oi, Bill! It's my line of trucks! No, they're mine! Is not! Oi, Bill, Ben, it's 3 in the morning, you idiots! Stop waking me up around this time. I have trains at 8. Is not. I give up. I'm sleeping at Titmouth or blimmin' any other sheds on this island. Or even better, dipping my head underwater. Now, darling, it ain't necessary. Now go to hell back to sleep, you two twins. Did you hear that? That must be Bill and Ben. Now let's sleep. The next morning, James got ready to take his first train when he got told by his driver, "Come on, James, we got told to take the express today. Scott is needing to be checked over from the amount of stress he's gotten." Again, how many times I can't handle that damn express. As then Peter also steamed out to the sheds. "Hello everybody, I'll see you later." "Yes, see you later, Peter." As Peter had stopped to pick up some corn and water. As Whiff went to put Peter's and James's coaches into the right places for the day. As then James and Peter went to collect the coaches, Peter accidentally biffed the coaches a bit hard. "Oh, careful. Sorry, I haven't done this in a while." "That's alright. Just take it easy, old boy." "Well, I'll see you later, Peter. Peep. It'll come back to bite him on the rear end, that's for sure." "Yeah, driver, it will." As James thundered down the line. As then... Damn it, my safety valve! As then James had to stop at Wellsworth. Bother! As then James's driver and fireman went to check him all over, while informing the nearest signalman what had happened, so then no one could crash into him. Meanwhile, Peter was still waiting at Titmouth when he heard a peep as Rosie steamed in with Caydin's coaches. "What are you doing with Caydin's coaches there?" Simple. Bill and Ben kept disturbing him in his sleep. Well, they were bickering, so he decided to take my first goods train to get out to the sheds quick enough. So you used to be the old station pilot after Caydin left, then, eh? Yep. But now I work on the Olstead branch line too. But at the moment, helping the Earl. "Sorry, Peter," said his driver. "We have to go and rescue James." "I can always. I am a strong tank engine after all." As then Emily puffed into the station, even though she didn't have a train to pull. Came up to say, "I have no other trains so far, so I can cover for James. I'm sure Jarrett can cover my shift of the flyer. But all the same, we do need another express engine. Hopefully Merlin can help." As Emily went off to help. "No, see what you mean there. as Peter steamed off, leaving Rosie to ponder, with Sir Stephen and Pat hearing everything from his office. As Peter and Emily arrived at Wellsworth, they saw a little green tank engine in front of James. "Oh, hello, you lot. I came to take James to the works." "So you're covering for James then, eh, Emily?" "Yes, I am." "So good luck. The train's heavier than usual, I hear." As then Percy was about to take James away, but then Ryan took the coaches away, so then Percy can take James back to the sheds to be looked after. As Emily backed down to the platform, as Ryan coupled her up to the coaches. "Be careful now," he said. "We don't need an incident like before." "Ha ha. You sure you can handle that? I can take it myself. I am an 8F after all." "Sure, why not? Ryan, couple him up." As Ryan coupled up the coaches to Peter, he then went back to the sheds for a rest. As Peter took off with the Wild Nor'Wester, he did find it a bit of a struggle, but still he carried on anyways. As then he started to climb up the incline of the hill. As the coaches went chicky-tock, tickery-tock, tock, tock, tirry-tock, tock, tock. "You're doing so well, you're doing so well." "Thanks." As Peter arrived at Barrow, the passengers sang his prayers as he went around the loop that was there at the time to go and wrap round to the front of the train. As Peter gently buffered up, as then the guard blew his whistle and off Peter went. "You're doing so well, you're doing so well," said the coaches again. As Peter got to the top of the hill, he then glided down to the bottom of it. As Peter grandly went through Wellsworth towards Titmouth. As then the clocks ticked past 1 in the afternoon, just as Peter got in to the station. As the passengers proudly applauded Peter of his efforts to get the train to the destinations on time. Peter felt very happy from that, as the trucks never gave him that appreciation. As Peter made his way to the sheds, he found that even if he was gone or not, he was still a proud member of the North Western Railway. And to find his place on Sodor as his home. As Peter knew, as long as he was alongside his friends of the heavy goods crew of Henry and Merlin, they could do anything they could. But sad to say that the express engine crew would be slacking. But since Peter had returned home, Merlin was able to finally do his job, as now the express crew had Gordon, Scott, and now Merlin as the proud express engines of the Northwestern Railway. But that's not to say Merlin would continue being on the express. At times he could be on the goods or local, but no one would know. But they needed a full-time express engine if Merlin needed to be called away. But that's a story for another day. But Sir Stephen knew something had to be done, because as he saw from his window of his office and stepped out, he said, I have to do something about this. I'll check to see if there's any engines that I can purchase. As he checked and checked and checked, he found an engine for cheap on a scrapyard. Only for how much? 200 quid? That's a bargain. No? But I won't say any more, because that is a story for another day. Now we've come to the end of this story, but next week hopefully we'll have episode 2 of the series.
Well, it's Thomas and his friends, the really useful crew. Down by the yard, coaches and trucks are ready to be pulled along. Up on the branch lines or on the main lines, they're ready to be pulled along. There's no time for wasting when people and goods need to be delivered along. Thomas and his useful crew know what needs to be done. They have experience doing it, so don't judge them at all. There may be accidents, there may be delays, but Thomas and his friends are the really useful crew.
Now that the outro is finished, now that this story is finished, don't worry, Peter will still continue appearing in the series, and hopefully will be here for the end of it. But I would like to say that next week there should be episode 2 out. So be on alert for when that happens. And until then, I'll see you next time. And all copyright goes to Mattel and all other respectful sources and owners of the themes used. And of course, the remake of the song Answered the Call from Heroes of the Storm will be used for all of my outros for season 2 and hopefully onwards. So I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.